Hello, I'm Dr. Luna, and today I want to speak to you heart to heart. I'm not here only as a doctor, but as someone who genuinely cares about you, your well-being, and those little details we often ignore, but that can change our lives. After the age of 60, the body begins to speak to us in very quiet ways, almost whispering, and many times we don't pay attention. Those small changes, those signs that seem insignificant, may be warnings of serious illnesses that, if detected in time, can mean the difference between health and disease. You might think you feel fine, that everything is in order, but today I'm going to show you that there are silent signs many ignore and that you shouldn't overlook. Sometimes, the most dangerous enemy is the one that makes no noise. I want you to stay with me until the end, because every word might give you an important key to take care of yourself, or maybe even someone you love. Remember, prevention saves lives, and through this knowledge, you can protect yourself from something that has yet to show its true face. Imagine being able to understand your body like an open book, to read its hidden messages before it's too late. That's what we're going to do today. I will guide you calmly, respectfully, and with all the care that someone like you deserves. What you will learn here can make all the difference. So listen carefully, because what seems small, what seems unimportant, could be much more serious than you imagine. Let's begin this journey together. Many times, we think fatigue is just the result of poor sleep or overwork, but I want you to listen closely. When fatigue becomes a constant presence, when you feel exhausted even after resting, your body is talking to you. It is not normal to always feel tired, especially when there's no clear reason. It's a silent sign that many ignore, attributing it to age or daily stress. But behind that fatigue could be serious diseases like heart problems, diabetes, or even some forms of cancer. Think for a moment. How many times have you told yourself, "It's normal, I'm just getting older"? That phrase has caused many people to ignore signs that were screaming from inside. The heart, for example, doesn't always cause intense chest pain when it begins to fail, like movies suggest. Often, you just feel weak, like your body can't go on. It's a silent cry from your heart saying, "I need help." That deep fatigue may also be related to anemia, kidney problems, or thyroid diseases. These are illnesses that progress gradually while you continue to believe you're just tired. The dangerous thing is that we get used to feeling unwell. You start to live with that fatigue as if it were a natural part of you, as if it were something you must accept. And that's a mistake. I want you to understand that I'm not here to scare you, but to wake you up. If you feel like your energy disappears without reason, if simple tasks like walking a few meters or climbing stairs leave you breathless, that's not normal. Your body is speaking, even if only in a whisper. Don't ignore that whisper. Get checked. Talk to your doctor, because many of these diseases, if caught in time, can be treated and controlled, and you can regain your quality of life. Don't let fatigue steal precious moments with the people you love. Don't accept it as inevitable. Your body needs you alert and aware. Listen to it. Now I want you to pay close attention, because this second sign is one of the most dangerous, and also one of the most ignored: unexplained weight loss. Many people over 60 think that losing weight effortlessly is a good thing, like an unexpected gift. But that's not always the case. When you lose weight without dieting, without changing your habits, without trying, that can be the first warning that something serious is happening inside. The body does not lose weight randomly. If you notice that your clothes are looser, that your hands, legs, or face look thinner for no clear reason, you must pay close attention. This silent type of weight loss can be an early sign of cancer, especially cancers of the digestive system, like pancreatic, stomach, or colon cancer. But that's not all. It can also be related to thyroid problems, undiagnosed diabetes, or chronic diseases that affect nutrient absorption. The trickiest thing about this sign is that many people see it as something positive and never consult their doctor. They think maybe their metabolism has finally kicked in, or that they're just more active. But when your body starts consuming its own reserves without you doing anything differently, it's a silent alarm that needs immediate attention. Sometimes, this unexplained weight loss is also accompanied by other small changes that get ignored: less appetite, changes in taste, more intense fatigue, or mild abdominal discomfort that doesn't seem important. But the body always speaks. It always sends messages. We just need to listen and not underestimate what it's telling us. Ask yourself honestly, have I lost weight without trying? Do I feel weaker, thinner, more disconnected from my own body? If the answer is yes, please, don't let it slide. Talk to a doctor. Don't be afraid. Detecting a problem early can save your life. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't think it's normal because of age. Age doesn't justify sudden weight loss. Age should not be an excuse to ignore what your body is begging you to check. Your health is valuable. Now let's talk about something many consider a minor annoyance: frequent digestive problems. Those small symptoms that come and go, bloating, excessive gas, constant heartburn, or changes in bowel habits, are often ignored or treated with home remedies without addressing the real cause. But behind these seemingly minor symptoms could be very serious conditions. Think, have you noticed that your stomach gets bloated easily? That foods you used to tolerate now make you uncomfortable? Or maybe you've noticed that you go to the bathroom less often, or, on the contrary, too frequently? These signs could be warning you of undiagnosed food intolerances, colon disorders, or even diseases like colorectal cancer. What worries me most is that many people normalize these symptoms. They believe it's part of aging, or that their body isn't the same, and they just accept living with daily discomfort. But no, it's not normal to live like that. The body is telling you something, and you need to listen. Persistent bloating, mild but repeated abdominal pain, feeling heavy after eating small portions, or unexplained changes in bowel movements are all clear warnings that something isn't working well. Chronic digestive problems can also affect other parts of your life. When your digestive system doesn't work properly, you absorb fewer nutrients, you weaken, lose energy, and that directly affects your quality of life. You might begin to feel more tired, more irritable, even depressed, without knowing the root of the problem is in your stomach or intestines. I'm not saying that every digestive issue is cancer or a serious illness, but what I do want you to understand is that we should never ignore them. If these symptoms repeat, if they last more than a few weeks, it's essential to consult a professional. Don't get used to living with discomfort. Don't resign yourself. Digestive health is essential to your entire body. Remember, every small pain, every unexpected change is like a letter your body is sending you. Don't leave those letters unopened. Listen to your body, take care of it, and don't minimize what it's showing you. Your health deserves your full attention. Now I want to talk to you about a sign that often hides behind a smile. A sign that's ignored because it doesn't leave visible marks on the skin, sudden mood changes, and memory problems. After 60, it's common to hear phrases like, "I'm getting old, that's why I forget things," or "it's normal to be sad at this age." But I want to tell you something important. It's not always normal. These changes can be early warnings of serious conditions that are silently beginning to develop. When you start feeling more irritable without reason, when sadness stays with you for days without a clear cause, when you lose interest in things you once loved, your body and mind are speaking. And if we add frequent forgetfulness, trouble concentrating, or little mistakes that didn't used to happen, it's time to pay close attention. Often, these symptoms are linked to the onset of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, or to disorders like depression, which is not just sadness. Depression in older adults can be confused with tiredness, lack of energy, or even a lack of interest in life, but it's not normal. You shouldn't accept feeling this way as if it's a natural part of aging. The brain also needs to be cared for, listened to, and attended to. Small memory slips might be just the beginning. You might have trouble recalling names, dates, even get lost in familiar places or repeat the same question multiple times without realizing it. These are whispers the brain sends, asking for help. The most dangerous thing is that many family members or friends minimize these symptoms, saying it's just aging, and the person affected doesn't get the attention they need in time. And when help is finally sought, the disease is often already advanced. That's why I want you to be different. I want you to not ignore your mental health, or that of your loved ones. The body ages, yes, but that doesn't mean you should lose your joy, your memory, or your ability to enjoy life. If your emotions change without control, or your mind doesn't respond like it used to, don't stay silent. Don't let it slide. Talk to a specialist, because caring for your mental health is just as important as caring for your heart. Your happiness and peace of mind deserve to be protected. Now I want you to listen closely, because this silent sign often goes unnoticed, shortness of breath during everyday activities. Many older people think it's normal to feel breathless climbing stairs, walking short distances, or doing simple housework. But no, it's not normal. Breathing is life, and when your body begins needing more air than usual, it means something isn't right. Maybe you've noticed you need to stop to catch your breath, that you can't talk for long without getting tired, or that you even feel out of breath while sitting. This can be an early sign of respiratory diseases like COPD, heart problems, or even fluid buildup in the lungs. What's tricky about the symptom is that it starts very subtly. At first, you tell yourself you're just a little tired, that maybe you didn't sleep well, or that it's hot out, but over time, this shortness of breath becomes more frequent and part of your routine without you even realizing. Don't let this symptom become normal in your life. Shortness of breath should never be ignored. It's your body's urgent language. It's a call for help. Don't wait for it to become a serious problem. The sooner you talk to a doctor, the more likely you'll treat the cause and regain your quality of life. Remember, breathing well is a right, not a luxury. Don't get used to living with limitations. Listen to your body. Respect it. Care for it. Because every breath is worth it. I want to talk now about a sign often hidden behind simple excuses: changes in the skin and nails. Many people think it's normal after a certain age to have spots, discoloration, or weak nails. But that's not always true. The skin is the mirror of what's happening inside your body. And when new spots appear, wounds that don't heal, or texture changes, your body is sending an important message. Maybe you've noticed small dark spots that weren't there before, or rough, sensitive patches, or maybe your nails are changing shape, breaking easily, or turning a different color. Many people say it's just age and don't consider it important. But these signs can be early warnings of issues like diabetes, liver problems, or even skin cancer. What's dangerous is that these changes are slow, and that's why they're ignored. A small dark that grows, a small wound that doesn't close, or a nail that changes color might seem like unimportant details, but they're tiny alarms your body sends so you'll act in time. Your skin speaks, your nails speak, and we shouldn't stay silent when they show us something different. Don't ignore those changes. Observe them. Take them seriously. And talk to a specialist, because what seems like a simple detail could be a disease that, if detected early, can be treated successfully. Your skin protects you every day. Now it's your turn to protect it. Listen to those little signs. Don't ignore them. The last silent sign I want you to know is one of the most ignored: changes in vision. Many older people accept that their eyesight will slowly decline, believing it's an inevitable part of aging. But when you start seeing blurry, seeing spots, flashes of light, or have trouble focusing, your body is warning you that something serious might be happening. It's not always just a matter of needing stronger glasses. These changes could be early signs of serious diseases like macular degeneration, glaucoma, or even undiagnosed diabetes affecting the eye's blood vessels. What's dangerous is that these visual problems may appear occasionally or affect only one eye at first, so they're ignored. Maybe you've noticed it's harder to read, that you see double in some situations, or that you need more light for simple tasks. Or maybe you see small floating shadows or dark spots that move around as you look. All of these may seem minor, but they could be the first signs of something that, if left untreated, could lead to vision loss. What's important is that you don't just accept poor vision with age without investigating the real cause. Your eyes let you see the people you love, enjoy your hobbies, and maintain your independence. Don't let your vision fade away slowly without seeking help. If you notice any change, no matter how small, see a specialist. Early detection can save not only your sight, but also your quality of life. Your eyes are your windows to the world. Care for them with the attention they deserve. Today we've talked about silent signs, those little whispers the body sends that we often ignore, thinking they're unimportant or, worse, believing they're just part of getting older. But I want you to remember something very important. Aging does not mean getting sick. Aging does not mean losing quality of life. Aging is not synonymous with accepting pain, fatigue, or sadness as a natural part of every day. Each of the signs I've mentioned, constant fatigue, unexplained weight loss, digestive issues, mood and memory changes, breathing difficulties, skin and nail changes, and vision problems, are ways your body is asking you to listen, not ignore. They're little messages that could save your life if you take them seriously and act in time. Many people waste precious time thinking everything is just because of age, but age is not the cause of every illness. Often it's lack of attention, the habit of ignoring how we feel, fear of asking or consulting a doctor. And I want you to be different. I want you to become someone who listens to their body, who doesn't settle, who asks, who looks for answers and solutions. Remember, your health is your most valuable asset. Don't give it away to neglect. Don't abandon it to forgetfulness. If you've felt any of these signs, or if you've seen them in someone you love, don't wait. Seek help. Get informed. Act in time. Many diseases can be treated, controlled, and overcome. Today, I've spoken to you not just as a doctor, but as someone who truly cares about you, your well-being, your peace of mind. I don't want you to lose even one more day thinking your body's signals are not important. I want you to live fully, with health, with joy. Listen to your body. Always. It never lies to you. Thank you for joining me today. If this information has helped you, share it with those you love. Maybe this is the message they've been waiting to hear.